In a few hours from now, Apple will launch the newest iPhones at the Steve Jobs Auditorium in Cupertino, California. But the surprising thing is, we don't really know much about them. Apple has somehow succeeded in keeping its secrets airtight. So much so that there is no clarity on the naming of this year's iPhones. However, we do know that there are going to be 3 of them this year. Our bets are on iPhone 11, iPhone 11 Pro, and iPhone 11R. There are rumors of the iPhone 11R being called the iPhone XR too, but the jury is out on that. Now, this is a bit interesting as Apple has so far reserved the Pro moniker only for the MacBooks and the iPads. But it will be interesting to see how ridiculously long their names would be next year when iPhone launches the S variants of them, as we might also have to see the Max variants of these smartphones. Moving on, the smartphones are expected to be tiny incremental upgrades over the current iPhone lineup, which comprises the iPhone XS, XS Max, and the XR. These 3 were incremental upgrades over the iPhone X. And this is important to point out because this is the last radical change the iPhone lineup has seen in the last 2 years, which means Apple will be boiling this pot all the way till 2021 when it launches the next new generation of iPhones, because 2020 is going to be the iPhone 11 Pro S, but that's just speculation. The new iPhones are expected to remain the same aesthetically, except the square-shaped camera module at the back. Renders show that the square housing actually protrudes quite a lot to make way for the triple rear-facing cameras. Now, whether or not this bump is going to be ironed out will only be clear at the time of the launch. The iPhone 11 and the 11 Pro are expected to come with 3 cameras this year at the back, a first for any iPhone till date. We expect major improvements in low-light photography and video recording, as well as the presence of a camera with a higher focal length. The battery may also be used to charge other Apple accessories using a reverse wireless charging mechanism, much like what the Huawei Mate 20 Pro and the Galaxy S10 series had to offer. All the 3 iPhones this year will run Apple's latest chipset, the A13 Bionic, that is expected to provide better AR performance as well as faster Face ID times. Coming to the iPhone 11R, the smartphone will differ from the other 2 phones as it will come with a dual camera setup at the back and an LCD display at the front. The smartphone might also come with a smaller battery and may lack 3D touch just like the iPhone XR. Can we expect some surprises this year? For sure. Last year at iPhone XS's launch event, we saw some features that were never mentioned in the leaks and rumors, but when they were finally unveiled, they were well received. Apple's event will be live streamed on YouTube this year, which means Apple will also break the tradition of broadcasting it exclusively on its own website. If you think we missed out on something, let us know in the comments, and you can follow the latest developments at hindustantimes.com/tech.